fathom in a situation like this, but we'll see how it plays out. You got Angel with a little gap here. And there are a couple players just on the other side. You see Stax is ready with the flash. The gate crash. He's already flashed up. He's stunned up. He's dead. A great opener for RB, but the counter from Shao is good. 3v2 in favor of DRX as you see the members of NAVI scattering back towards B.
cNed and SUYGETSU a million miles away from this one, so plant will be conceded. Actually, even cNed taking the long route round. He'll be bodyguarded right now by MaKo, who's actually probably going to get a sound cue here. cNed's found it.
Hey, he was weak too. Leaving things into 2v2. The 4 members that remain on the server are all healthy. Frenzy in the hands of both for DRX as the clock ticks away. cNed being cautious with how he wants to approach this. SUYGETSU doing a bit of the same. First molly clearing, nothing there. cNed jumping out, jumping straight into his team.
I think fairly cognizant of what's going on here. Yeah, Angel will find the spam through the wall. Buzz will fall off the rip.
There goes that judge. It's picked up by Zest. The stacks falls too. No showers control. You've got RB who's gotten a little bit further back and he's going to get a kill off of it. Upgraded weapon too.
Last player standing.
But it very quickly crumbles yet again. MaKo in a 1vx. It's now a 1v3. We've had a couple of situations like this, Michael.
Flash actually on the other side of the map from Stax, which has actually drawn Shao in rotation. Angel on a swing out will catch Stax on the retreat though.
See that gate crash come through? I'm wondering if Buzz is going to pull the trigger on it. No, they're going to flip. They're going to flip off of all the space that Zest has taken.
18 seconds though, Doug.
They're burning the clock down on this one all the way. That nade from Zyppan's going to be good. 10 seconds left, and MaKo's already down. The spike can't make its way out. They've got to go fast on this as Zyppan continues to hold the line.
Probably as well. I was going to say Angel in the back lines will be able to get the orbital strike off, but it actually misses the plant. RB's found a response.
Huge kill on Angel. RB swinging around 56 HP. He's by himself.
Since the TP out is short, try and find some information. Instantly denied by the Sage Wall.
Buzz is going.
It's an indication.
Buzz is going, and they invested the ult. RB's already down. Buzz finally, though, finding value. Backside ultimately traded back as cNed will not relent on Shower's control. I don't know how the spike is going to get out of here, Mike. I don't think it will.
No. Zest will be revealed by the Seekers. An opportunity to take the TP, but a 1v3 now. And the rest comes through. Angel back on his feet just to make matters worse.
How on earth does Zest pull this off? He's got the
Planted.
Trailblazer that's spotted where he is.
He's stunned as well.
Yeah. This does not look good. He may have slipped the net, though, to get a kill, but can't even net that.
Able to secure this side of the map nonetheless. Heading towards B right now. Smoke's invested. Shao's going to get the indicator. They're side committed as well.
I mean, they've dumped everything into this site, and they're going to get the spike down.
Spike.
What do NAVI have to take this back? Zyppan has his ult. SUYGETSU, again, still just 2 points away from having the pit. You can't imagine that's going to matter, but cNed top certainly does. Meanwhile, it's a pit from Zest that gets invested. Trailblazer to create some space, and you see 2 members still playing in it on site, on B, as NAVI attempt to retake this. RB with just 10 HP.
I think he spotted the barrel there.
Oh, so close. Yeah, RB ultimately falls. Zest biding his time. You hear the ult use. Is it going to find one? Yes, it will.
That's pit down.
Can they continue to play around this? They've got to go aggressive towards DRX. This time they've got a pit.
So, have the ability to benefit off that.
Whoop.
Okay, Buzz on a wild swing through hookah.
Yeah, that was, again, bold and ambitious.
Not seeing the same consideration today, Doug, that we saw from DRX yesterday. It's feeling a little more reckless here.
Yeah, and we'll see if things second, because NAVI have fully set defenses around the spike. They have full control that it felt like they had, right? Like they were taking all these fights, they were taking them very aggressively, and they were getting so much value out of it. And it feels like, you know, perhaps for DRX it is coming across as maybe a bit more reckless or something along those lines. But the truth of the matter is the magic, at least early, right?
Reinforce the purchase of that. Something was showing over the top of the wall there,
Yeah,
but Zyppan.
I can't fathom what it was, but it cost him his life, yeah. SUYGETSU's playing in this smoke, and you hear the Seekers used. Flank is going to be coming in from spawn side as SUYGETSU gets another. They still have so much control on this site, Mike.
The one thing DRX need to guarantee is that there's some coverage towards Showers here, or some pressure being applied. As soon as this crossfire gets set up, I mean, the wall goes up to prevent anybody pushing into Showers, but as soon as NAVI get back towards pipes, it's so difficult for DRX to find any space to work with.
Angel's so paranoid that the hit is B. This is all a fake that he just rotated all the way back, concerned for the lurker. Meanwhile, DRX are going to get the spike down on B. Note, there's still Shower's control though for cNed, and he could win this round by himself. Angel still with the ult, and cNed still with the op. He's finding another. 2v2 here, Stax and MaKo trying to reestablish and maintain control of the site. You see the smokes going down. MaKo patient, and they're going to drop the orbital strike.
Just to clear out lamps.
Yeah. The feeling, the need to win this round, Stax has gotten it down. It's just cNed, and it's just cNed with the op. Certainly not the weapon you want in a situation like this, but he's gotten one. Is he going to be able to get the second? Yes, he does!
For the Red Bull clutch here from cNed. And it's that flash. cNed turns it, but MaKo can't swing onto him.
Oh my gosh.
That is absolutely outrageous.
Yeah, 2.5 on the attacking side with this comp. But alas, that's where they find themselves.
And RB's just a million miles ahead because of the molly slowing things down. Shao will find a second. Buzz will fall down to 53 HP on Shao, able to slow things down even further. DRX not even in the front door, Doug.
No, and they invested so much. That dual-pronged attack that we were just talking about, nullified, blunted. And with that, DRX, because those tools are missing, have to creep their way out, and maybe that's the key. Zest has already gotten the opener onto Angel, no less.
Find anything else though. Shao tucks himself into tube. Looks like he might be rewarded here, but Stax actually gets the better of him. Finds a second.
Crispy shots out from Stax. Are going to invest the pit too, desperately needing a round.
And a better pit this time around. It actually gives DRX some control over a choke point.
I dare said the previous time that cNed, you know, maybe not the right weapon in a situation like this, and he made a fool of me. But I can't imagine he can do it again in a pit. In a pit! That's the pit! He's gonna have to do it with the
rounds where they concede a first blood or two in this situation. Rewarded with a 3v5 victory! cNed punished off the rip here.
Yeah.
Operator removed.
Hello aggression from DRX, and maybe not a moment too soon. As for as dire as it's looked, I mean, an 8-4 half, you take those. Well, they've got to get there. They aren't there quite yet. DRX finding another as Stax, trying to control Showers. This time it's Buzz with the op switches. Angel weak, but the aim was messy.
Spike planted.
Very comfortable post plant here. Orbital strike available. Molly, 2 snake bites as well. Angel and Zyppan with mountains to climb. So we want to try and flip this. Zest actually going to... I think maybe hear a footstep here. Yeah, he looks ready for this flank to come through. Angel desperate to address that back line.
He's just so weak.
Enemy remaining.
And the weak get weaker. He's got to deal with orbital strike. Shower's control, they've taken a short control as well. Seems like all 5 focus towards A. See that wall too is going to be so miserable to get through on the pistol.
Actually boxing this off, it gives NAVI a very, very comfortable post plant here. It's only RB on the flank, but I mean, look at the minimap. Look what he's got to overcome to apply any pressure.
And he really can't make a move until the wall gets cleared.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's just going to be him against the world. And you see, once again, in these pistol rounds, it's just so labored. It's so tedious to get through that wall. They finally break a panel, but now what? The spike's been ticking away for 20 seconds. RB is still sitting in the teleporter. cNed gets overwhelmed as DRX have found some space. Shao handling the first, 31 HP. Buzz had it. I don't think he did get half. But that's all he's able to get so far. Shao still alive. Angel left in a 1v1. Zest is going to be able to take it all the way unless Angel's going to do here. SUYGETSU's here on the other side. Only has a ghost. See what else is going on the map. When you're starved for weaponry, information is key. And that's what they're trying to play around. But MaKo falls. RB managing.
Found a response.
Yeah, he did. Tries for the second. Walks away a little beaten and battered. That's all it is for now. Once again from NAVI, we're going to see a plant behind the wall. And DRX with just not the right tools to dispose of it.
I'll be chipping away. Will eventually fall. 3v4, Shao barely clinging to life here, but Zyppan will find a response.
After the first couple of shots go air, and it ultimately does connect. cNed finding value and finding control, and Lamps too. Oh, it's gone down to a 1v1. Mike, how the heck are we here? RB's weak. He's so weak.
He's misread it though. I think Zyppan's backed up towards short. Might even be able to get the half here though.
Yeah, but Zyppan has plenty of time, right? RB's pulled off. He's grabbed a weapon, Mike! That's halfway there, but see what this setup is. We saw this previously, too. He just swings off of his own flash. RB making opportunities for himself and finding a kill onto cNed.
Stax clinging to life here at 5 HP. Almost punished, but it's actually RB, as he said, to respond. Shao will get himself a rifle back in hand. Actually, still gets the better of RB.
That was really ambitious from RB there.
Maybe trying to police the weapon slightly, but
Yeah.
definitely overstayed his welcome.
Navi, you know, you talked so much about Navi's playstyle in the first half. You see some of it here and how they're slowing things down so much. And min-maxing, too. Getting the orb, getting Shao one step away from his ult.
The other thing is, as well, they come into this, what, 3 rifles, 2 pistols. They're now basically one man down, yes, but Stax and Zest, very squishy targets right now.
30 seconds left.
Stax in particular, 5 HP. You look at him funny and he's dead.
They will spot Zest. Now, if they get solid information off that, at least the ping comes through. Yeah, Zyppan's going to swing onto it. Zest will find it, though. Hang on, NAVI have found responses.
It's a 2v2. Shao's still so weak and somehow still alive, but they're so convinced that there are other people here. They have to delay for just a moment, and that's going to buy DRX just enough time to rotate. But what do they do with it? Do they flood? Do they go? Buzz has a nade. MaKo with a molly. Still
Shao's completely disconnected from sight here, leaving SUYGETSU in a position to maybe thread back through elbow.
interesting, too, with Shao as weak as he is. You think maybe you put him out there as a sacrificial lamb, get some
Molly could
info and
change things,
trade
though.
off of it.
Molly's going to slow down the peak from elbow.
He's gotten it to half. He's going to stick it the whole way. Mike, he's going to stick it the whole way! Right under their noses! They've taken so much space down long, Mike.
Yeah, a ton of information as well. The smokes here on A site will confirm it.
And as soon as there's confirmation, he can flip. RB just went through a teleporter. He has a gate crash that's back up and spawn. Instantly flips, and that buys just enough time as now we have to deal with what's happening on the teleporter. As we saw earlier in the round, that deep wall into pipes is going to cause problems.
Definitely slows down the retake. Actually, Zest will find one from the snakebite. cNed will fall, but spike planted.
SUYGETSU on the trade. Zest with Pit up in heaven, though.
And the problem being there's a molly and a snakebite here. Paint shell as well, but it looks like Zyppan might even put that in towards slowing down a push into lamps.
Surprised they're waiting this long to commit to something. Just want to be cautious about how they do it and just take the space.
Snakebite's coming as well.
A ton.
This one's already passed, though.
Yeah, I mean, they are taking their dear sweet time, Mike. They haven't even gotten it to half at this point. They haven't established enough control. MaKo's got 3 on the round, but at what cost?
Do they have it?
It's going to be so close. Oh, it's going to be so close.
Through here, might even catch it. I don't think Shao's stunned.
He's crunched, though. Yeah, RB's able to clean him up. They had pressure coming in from the other side via Buzz.
Another beautiful proactive play from DRX to find a first blood here on the defense in isolating Shao. Able to retrieve the rifle, though. Yeah, Angel's going to have that in hand now.
See cNed checking the flank. Meanwhile, the rest of NAVI have taken showers. Molly to delay for just a moment. It seems like they're still thinking this through. I mean, not liking what they're seeing, not liking what they're feeling, A. They're going to try to flip B.
In terms of NAVI, still plenty of time left on the clock. 30 seconds.
30 seconds
More than
left.
enough. Their comfort zone almost.
Yeah.
But MaKo has already made his way across here. cNed's spotted out in hookah. That's going to be the green light here.
Oh, he's got to be careful. That flash up high is so good, though, as RB's able to get the first cNed on the trade, though. MaKo filling the space behind and stacks that 1-2 punch. When it comes to aggression, DRX, 3 ults here. I mean, you imagine RB investing. You've got one of them already used by Stax. Zest patiently waiting and rewarded as RB's able to get another. Invested 2 ults. What more do they drop? Is RB still causing problems? See, those flashes have been so effective, but Shao able to put him down. As you see, things start to settle, though. I mean, it paints a grim picture, Mike. Shao left in a 1v3.
30 seconds left.
Navi's still trying to hang on to this 3-round lead, but the last couple of rounds have just not gone their way, and this seems to be no different.
That's got to be the first that he finds. Chipped away at, but
Little,
makes it harder now for Shao to recover from.
I mean, they've taken so much space without really showing much of anything, but as soon as that wall goes down, they're going to be segmented. They're going to be divided.
Buzz can still deny the first attempt at the plant here with the paint shell.
The spike hasn't even made its way out of short yet. Gonna use the brim smokes to swing out behind. That flash is gonna get a lot of info.
Wait,
And
no
buying
way.
just
RB's
time.
going to TP into the background. Surely
Yeah.
not.
I mean, keep an eye on it. It's tempting, it's tantalizing, and it's considered, but he hasn't gotten to it yet. He hasn't committed, just buying his time as Navi's still playing around through short.
You will not kill my
See that res online, orbital strike used, Buzz trying to reposition as Navi or Gar starting to get some kills. Zyppan with 2 massive ones, cNed looking to get the spike down, and MaKo causing problems. It's MaKo and Zest, the 2 controllers, and MaKo's getting up really far by himself. 13 seconds left. They're going to have to make a move for this, and Zest is going to be ahead of it.
I don't think he's going to catch him on the dropout, though.
It's going to be so quick. It's going to be so close. No utility for Zest. It's already fallen. Shao getting the spike down, left in a 1v2. And honestly, Mike, a winnable one at that.
Shao posting up underneath Hookah here. Did Zest spot him?
Oh, I'm not sure, but he's surrounded, repositioning, finding a cushion, finding some space. And perhaps a second lease on life as he's gotten it down to 1. A dangerous move there as he takes the knife out to take 1 step further back. Shao now spotted the flash up top. Does he dare swing? MaKo bold on it. On the tap, 38 HP. Make that 17 now, and MaKo's still healthy. But Shao can just continue to tempt, continue to tease, continue to bait on the swing, and mindfully.
Get a grip back on this half.
Desperately.
Not that they ever had one, it felt like.
No. I like this, though. It's fast off the Trailblazers. Zyppan's able to get one. SUYGETSU does too. They've cracked the side open relentlessly as Zyppan with the second. I was about to say, maybe perhaps pace is what they needed. They inject a little bit of it. Buzz on the counter, though, and once again, just a fake comeback. Early pin invested from DRX. The openers, Buzz finds value with the op. cNed with the trade, though. And they've taken so much praise from Hookah already, Mike. But DRX want to fight. They're going to try to fight this right into the teeth of what Zyppan were doing, what Navi was doing. And now they're stuck.
toxin screen down.
We're cognizant somebody's taking the TP here. Zest tucked inside.
Mentioned MaKo, he's the one who's here. Does he boldly fight? Does he wait for reinforcements? Seems to be patient on this one. Angel taking a step back, no Molly to play with. Just concerned, paranoid for what could be coming around. You hear the footsteps, the flash out from Shao to buy some time, to create some space.
DRX taking their sweet time on this. MaKo maybe considering the fact that there's a molly in play here from Angel.
Yeah. I love it, though. Given these numbers, he's opportunistic on the repositioning. He's going to try to pinch in. Shao on the flash. You see the tap through. Angel's already gotten onto 1. But there's still so much to do, and it's all falling onto Shao. A 1v2 now. A 1v1 now. Shao, 7 bullets. Zest halfway. Shao on the swing, and it's wide!
I said, MaKo's got to be thinking there's a molly at play here or something. He goes right the way back out of Showers towards no ultimates available for them. The other side, Seekers up for Shao after that clutch.
Oh, RB with the judge up close. He finds value. And stays alive with a sliver of health. 6 HP, but the damage is done. And honestly, when you've got a judge and a bulldog in a situation like that, you'll take what you can get.
RB trying to reset back towards 8. MaKo and Buzz don't think have been given any indicators yet of heavy presence or short. Now he has. MaKo going to slow down the Showers pinch.
Passive info gathering from B2 allows them to start to rotate over. You see Zest has already made his way back towards A. MaKo still playing around the smoke and staying alive somehow undetected, but Angel has just walked right by him. MaKo getting 1. cNed and SUYGETSU, the only 2 that remain. Yeah, they still have the spike in tow, and yeah, they still have some time, but they're so painfully outnumbered, Mike. And RB was patient the entire time. He's upgraded a weapon. He has the spike. Wisely doesn't peek into the fight again. I mean, that is discipline if I've ever seen it.
Well, force the hand of SUYGETSU out of the dropout here. Actually, reveal his position. Give him a chance at one of these taps. We know what SUYGETSU's capable of.
Yep, he's capable. We'll see if DRX can take us there. The ult from RB right at the beginning of the round. And I mean, the info has been gathered.
Yeah, that's info.
Yep.
But, no, you don't. You don't.
Please don't.
Surely you don't.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
He made him consider it. And
Yeah.
honestly,
he was thinking about that, man.
I really like that, though, because you see how Navi, as soon as they saw that ult and as soon as they saw the flash, they started to pull rotates back, right? They started to try to congregate around that ult. And ultimately, DRX doesn't take any space or any info with it, but you imagine a situation where they get deeper positioning down long, deeper positioning in hookah, too.
Well, if this is around where Buzz is on operator, you can post them up very deep outside
exactly.
showers. Doesn't come through, though.
What it does buy is some time, though. Think about how long the clock has been burned, and they really have barely made their way out of spawn. Angel's already fallen.
I don't know if that was an intentional peek from RB there. He swung out with his knife in hand, it looked like. Rewarded nonetheless. cNed 2 away from the res, so needs a kill and this orb to get Angel back on his feet.
I've got your trail.
You see it right there, but you've got two members from DRX. Going to try to deny that. And RB's already gotten one. Zyppan's fallen. cNed still hasn't been able to get the orb. You see the teleport through as they start to rotate back. Everyone from DRX is here. And it's a miserable situation for Navi. Miserable for SUYGETSU, and it's just... I mean, maybe stax take some of the space and they can have a late hit, but this is going to be very one-dimensional if this is how they commit. The Trailblazers are going to clear things out, though, and RB's gone all the way in, and he's all the way in by himself. The flash off of it, and the flick from SUYGETSU's filthy. How have Navi stabilized through this? How have they maintained control of the site?
Actually, yeah, it does get MaKo off the plant here, so forcing a second attempt at it. Maybe even a third. Doesn't get caught with that satchel, though.
No, not punished in the window, as small as it was. Stax now with Shower's control. MaKo has fallen, a 4v2 in favor of Navi this time. Stax on the reposition. Navi can take their time, man. They have so much control, and they have so much time. That flash not getting anything. This one will. You see it, Zest turn to the corner, and it's beautiful. It sets him up quite nicely.
And the pit!
Shao's just on the tap. Reconsiders it. He's going to get it to halfway. He's going to get it all the way. Mikey's going to take it the whole way! You're swinging in a situation like this, right?
Double flash here? Double flash is beautiful, but it's a one.
Notwithstanding is deafening. Waiting for utility to come back up. You see the nade through. Zyppan biding his time. Roomba, flash, and then the satchels. You imagine they'll start to go out, and there they go. But it seemed like he hit his legs on the way out. It's a 1-for-1. MaKo's still controlling the site. Buzz is now making a move, but it's not going to matter.
Shao back towards A. The RX have done great to deny or avoid confirmation here.
But cNed's a trap. As soon as the wall goes down, his life goes too. MaKo able to clean him up. Angel flash. He can't see a damn thing.
Flash
dancing around back site. Unreal. DRX have cracked the site wide open. Now Navi have shown up with reinforcements, but it's too little too late. They still aren't their way out on site. As the crowd comes to life once more, DRX looking to take the lead against Navi in overtime. But they're far from done. Still some pesky members of the defense up. Zyppan, Shao, and SUYGETSU putting in what seems like an unwinnable situation, but the demand is there. The ask could not be greater. And it seems like they're crumbling in the face of it. That's exactly... RB's gonna have a lot to do here.
Same with Buzz.
And they're gonna satchel out, they're gonna flash, Buzz falls. What can RB do? I mean, you can't imagine much in the face of all of that Viper utility. And even more piled on, but he's... I thought he was gonna swing in front through the molly, but he doesn't. Swings back around, SUYGETSU cleans him up. You see the defenses for DRX crumbling, but stax with two. Trying to right the ship, trying to bring him back. Trying to put him down as MaKo gets another.
Angel's got the molly and the ult here, though. DRX still have to move fast.
And they have no duelists to go with it. They have no duelists to take the fight to Navi's doorstep. It's all on to Angel. Off of this you go. Seekers, the flash. There's Orbital Strike. Zest cleans him up, and DRX somehow